I'm gonna hit starting soon because we're not ready for you guys yet. But I'm also going to
Mute you.
How do I mute? I don't see that one. Yo,
Turn the mic off.
where?
Go up top. Over. Nope, it's down. Over. Ain't that a mic right there? Not that. Next to it. Okay, slide down. Where it says microphone. Slide down. Can you mute it down here? Go back up to microphone. That's not it. That's the mixer.
Oh,
Slide down some more. Okay, now see if you push that. No, push that one button again.
this?
Yep. And see. Ha. There it is. There it is.
So that was it.
Yep. Sorry.
Okay.
So look how they said it. Because God did check me. Look how they did.
Because period. I guess I'm gonna go on GPC too, but I can't go on there. Maybe I can go on here.
Are you using it?
I was gonna use it to look at.
You got 3 phones. You got 2 phones.
I gotta go on. I have to go on TikTok though because I haven't been on TikTok in a while. I have to go on TikTok.
Oh, so you use TikTok for one of your phones? What if this is TikTok. Let me see if I can tag you in this too so we can be live together. Let me see if that's a thing. You would have to get up. You would have to join with me.
It's
Do I want to
okay.
go live on Insta?
It's okay if I join with you. We on the same camera anyway.
What I'm saying is you would have to turn your thing on and get on with me.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. I'm about to see if we can. I'm about to see if there's a way. Because if there's a will, there's a way.
It's okay. We ain't got to do all that. We ain't got time. We could try to do that fast. I just
And here's my guy right here. He's live. He's in Detroit.
Tell him to get off and get on our live. What the heck is he doing?
I don't know.
His head is like
Because he can
he
use
is he
can
is
use
getting it.
yeah, he
Whatever.
can use backgrounds and stuff. So he's been doing it. This is who I've been talking to.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, you're gonna have to come out here and help me and my sister, or we'll come out here or whatever. What? That's great. I don't hear nothing.
Now right there, this is one playing on my top. Oh yeah,
Look at the people he got live on there. All these people is on here with him.
She gonna let me.
Because we're not talking about he's talking about oral sex or
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, no.
Goodness. How I get on?
You know, I've been drinking one time. The girl was like, "That's why I'm on plan." And the girl kept drinking. I'm a kid. I'm thinking like younger for it. Man, this ain't no liquor, dog. I'm about to have Buddy on the floor. Yes, I'm drinking the wine, sounding like push point and everything. And it's like, all right, nigga. I looked up, man, half that bottle gone. I'm ready to throw up, pass out, and everything. Yeah, I'm moving. Right. Now I realize there's a lot more weird.
Okay, I don't want to watch that anymore. Sorry, not sorry. That wasn't entertaining. I'm gonna have to let him know. Like, your podcast is pretty whack. It's like, you want chapped?
Yeah.
You know, you could have just took a picture of that.
I'm not talking about that. I already got what I need from there.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my mama didn't. It's time to investigate. Means I'll just leave this on the table. Leave this here. Because I know baby girl waiting like, where you at? I'm not going to use chat GPT and be on Facebook. Girl, I can't even do this. I'm going to go on Facebook off of here. I'm not going to do, what is this? I'm not going to do Instagram today. because I need Facebook. I love you. I love you. I love you today because you care for me. And it's such a special way. That's why I praise you and I lift you up and I magnify your name. That's why
What did we just say it was?
you start investigating. That's why my heart is filled. Love you. What's the song in my head, God? Because I do love you. I love you today because you care for me in such a special way. That's why I praise you. Should put start investigating for your babies.
Start investigating. I'm gonna talk about the babies, but we're gonna probably have to go outside of them and just say period anyways and just go on to, the he say, she say and all of that to stretch it out. Because there's only so much we could say about the situation. So we could still
I'm gonna
keep
start
it.
investigating, especially for your babies.
Yeah. I use you to put this up there
You can use me.
because you all put it up there.
You can use me for whatever you want to use me. Lip, no, Fiona, Mary, Life, Lonnie, Angel. I'm gonna tag my mom anyway, even though she don't get on, but whatever.
Have you reached out to her? That's something that you were supposed to do.
Oh no, I did. I did the same night. Remember, she went on a cruise.
Oh, and she didn't ever respond to that?
Huh?
Y'all never had that conversation?
Nope, she's on a cruise.
Oh, when she get off the cruise?
Mm-hmm. What?
No, you gotta push it out once you get over there. I need some room with that too.
Huh?
I need some room because I need to put this up there over there so we can see. I can see us both. Hey, you gotta scoot yours back.
Looking. Oh shoot.
Hi, TikTok. Hi, TikTok. Hi, TikTok. I am so grateful that you guys are here with us today. Give me a minute. I'm still trying to tag my people on here. Yeah, we got some well there, but we'll be all right. I don't know how to tag you.
On what?
TikTok.
My name is A. Devine.
I don't know how to find. I don't know what to do from this point. Why I don't got the search bar?
You already live?
I know. Yeah, I'm live already because I couldn't do it without going live.
You're watching and you know how to help us find people to go live.
Hello, you guys. If somebody is watching me, I'm trying to add somebody. If y'all can help me do that, I would be greatly appreciated. Look, no, mirror.
No, you do want to do that.
That's that. What you push?
No, I almost did.
No background noise. We don't
Oh,
have
yeah, that's
none.
good.
We don't have no
I
background
know.
noise with us, so we good. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Yep, let me.
Look, it'll be all right. That's your TikTok right there? Well, that's your
Yeah.
Facebook. I'm talking about right here on the Facebook.
That's the book that is face.
That's the what? Just thought about what you said, yo. There you
know I'm
go.
silly.
Angel Divine.
Yep, send.
Take two to make the thing go right. Well, I guess we got
That's a
to
back us up somehow. No, that's what I'm not. Back us up.
Hey, you guys. I know that you guys are watching. I do appreciate y'all patience with us.
Did you want mute?
Not yet. I'm talking to
Oh,
Facebook and TikTok. We will get started in exactly maybe like one more minute. Turn this camera some because this is definitely just on me. This one. They got to be on YouTube.
what is that? Oh, I ain't done yet.
Oh. Oh, okay. See. Use two of them.
I wish there was a way.
We're gonna have to look for something, that's all.
Huh?
We just gonna have to look for something.
What is this from?
We could have probably used that.
Use what?
That's a laptop stand, but we probably could have used that. The bottom piece of it to stand your thing up, and it probably would have stood up perfectly.
The black thing?
Yep. Is that standing up right?
No, it's not.
Okay. Y'all give us a second. We're trying to work it out for y'all. We're trying to work it out for y'all.
So we're gonna work it out.
We are so grateful that you guys are. Put it on there. You try.
Watch out now. It's the little one, and I'm not that one. If you would G, throw
Now
it
turn
up.
my eyes around. I don't know why I sat down without doing that.
Okay.
Damn.
When, man, thank you,
Don't worry
man.
about me because I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna come in closer. Alrighty. You okay?
What?
Alrighty. You ready?
Not this. Um, not this.
I'm gonna scoot in as soon as I get done doing this. So you don't have to worry about me. I'm gonna scoot closer to you. Scoot closer with your microphone. Get out of my
I
microphone.
can always move my mic to me, baby. Oh, my mic back there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That mic. That's how we know where we're supposed to be at. Alrighty. So let me let y'all see us. Hello, YouTube.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Oh, I ain't right yet.
Yeah, we coming. I promise you guys that we are coming. We are very grateful that you guys are here.
Come closer.
Mic is on for YouTube. Hi YouTube. We are grateful. Well, I can see me, but I can't see you.
Not investing. I hope I hope I spelled it right there.
Yeah. I just said start investigating because you can't put all of that on
Yeah.
there.
Start investigating.
That's it. Ready? You ready? 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 I think we should turn that one a little bit because I
Turn
know
it which
you
way?
this way towards you. Some I know you don't want to sit like that all day. Yeah. Mm. Mm.
Wham bam, thank you, officer. I want them to see my ravens.
Hey, 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 everybody! It's Tish from the podcast. I gotta do that again because she ain't quit live, y'all. Okay, hey, everybody! It's Tish from the podcast.
Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Angel Divine, but y'all already knew that. Hey TikTok, Facebook,
YouTube,
What we doing
Twitch.
here?
Oh, that. YouTube, Twitch, everything they still can see us though.
Hey y'all, what's happening? Happy Monday to y'all. I hope y'all had a very great weekend. For y'all who watched the Super Bowl, I hope y'all team won. We probably the only ones in America that didn't watch it.
Nope.
We didn't
I
watch the
didn't.
halftime show.
I
And normally
didn't.
I watch the halftime shows. We didn't do jack diddly squat. Okay.
Listen, you guys, I am in a new season where that stuff is just not interesting to me anymore. I'm sorry, it's just not.
I only watched it when I had a man, and I'm single, so
I have one and I just cooked, but I still went in the room and found me something to watch on TV that did not involve that. But however, I am so grateful that you guys have come and took out time of your day to come and join with us. We are very appreciative. Today we have a topic that we're going to discuss, we're going to talk about, and the topic is start investigating, especially for your baby.
especially
Now,
for your babies.
why do we say that? Why do we say that? I know a lot of people minds going to go into all this malicious things that happen, the abuse and things like that. But even though yes, that's very important and you need to investigate that as well. I'm more on the side of school right now, right? So, my son, I have a son, and he was in school and he was a great student. And when I say getting all A's, I mean getting all A's. I mean the boy was in the fourth grade, reading on the eighth grade level.
That's good.
So let me tell you something like us as parents, we got to learn how to admit when we are wrong and we got to learn how to take accountability. So this is me taking accountability. My son got a call. It was a call came back on from school talking about my son saying that he was being bad or something like that. And the Montre, I didn't mean to say your name, so I'm sorry.
Call him out.
But he has always had a temper. And sometimes when our children have something going on, then we so quick to agree with someone else instead of listening to us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to say right now, start investigating. My son, the teacher called me and his dad. We asked him
Baby.
what happened. I don't even know why we asked him what happened because we never even believed him. We never gave him, you lying is what we told him. You're lying. This happened. This had to be in like, I may be wrong, but it had to be like in the sixth grade, fifth or sixth grade, something like that. Let me tell y'all something. My son is he graduated last year, and my son is still talking about that time in the fifth or sixth grade when we did not believe him, when that teacher told a fib on him and said that he did something that he did not do. I know my son is not fibbing now because why would he keep on saying it? Why would he keep on bringing it up? Why is it bothering him that much? Yes, he has a reputation of being loud or being always want to prove himself to be right but at this time he was getting good grades. He was getting really good grades. After that, his grades started dropping. We couldn't get him to do anything because he just stopped caring, you guys. He just stopped caring. So if my son is listening, I'm going to say in front of the whole camera, in front of YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, everybody, that I do apologize. I should have been a better mom and I should have investigated. Because even the word of God say that you need to have two or more witnesses when you accuse someone of something. He said that he did not say that, and I should have investigated that. I should not just go for the adult's word because let's be honest, adults lie too. Let's be honest, adults don't like your kids for certain reasons, especially the other race. I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Like, so next time going forward, I will make sure that I'll investigate anything concerning. That don't mean I'm letting my son get away with nothing, because he ain't getting away with nothing. Not even none of my kids. But I'm gonna make sure that if he's getting chastised or punished, it's gonna be for something that he did, not for something somebody say he did. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna get Angel to flow. Hey everybody.
All right, y'all. So the reason why we're on this topic today is because y'all know Zion, my son, is a hot mess. I'm gonna say his name. What are you gonna do? It's like, so he's been a hot mess. So normally when your child is always the one getting in trouble, it's always, they already got a target on their back. So if they do something, whether they did it or not, if they're in a mix of whatever the issue is, what's going to happen? They're going to call your child out, right? So I used to not even ask Zion no questions. When the teachers called me and said that he did something, that's what it was. I believed him. I always said, why is they always going to say you're doing something? You always saying it's not you or blaming somebody else and blah, 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 blah. So I'm punishing him. Until one day I found out the teacher was lying on him. So I go up to the school and I checked her. Like, did you see him do this? Because she told me that she saw him do that. And my son was like, Mom, she wasn't even there. So after I had already fussed and chewed him out, I didn't even listen to him. So I had already fussed and chewed him out, already punished him, didn't give him a chance to speak or prove himself innocent. So today, last Thursday, an incident happened at my son's school. And from me always just trusting what the teachers or the authority said, I never allowed my son to have a voice. So now that I gave him that voice, like that moment, he was in 5th grade, I believe, because he's in 7th grade now. So it was in 5th grade that I start asking him, all right, Zion, the teacher called and said that you did this. Is this something that you did? Now, us as parents, we know when our kids are lying.
Yeah.
First of all, I done been around so many liars, I can tell when anybody is lying because people do certain things when they're lying. So I asked him, what happened. He told me what happened. And I always tell my kids, you get in more trouble for lying. If you tell me the truth, depending on what it is, you may or you may not get in trouble, but it depends on what it is. So the situation Thursday, a teacher, and your kids' traits. Things like, yeah, that was Zion. That sounded like Zion. I know that was my son. But a teacher told me that my son told her, look me in my face. Look me in my face. F off. First of all, Zion don't even like people in his face. And he don't talk loud at school. Like, well, to his friends he do, but to the teachers he don't. So, so I asked the lady, well, first of all, it happened on Thursday. One of the teachers walked him out on Thursday. My thing is, we all know with teachers or whatever the case may be, if your child do something like that and they walk you out, don't you think that they're going to say, hey, I need to talk to you because your child did X, Y, and Z, or am I tripping?
No, they need to. I mean, I would assume they would.
Especially something like that.
Yeah, I would assume they would.
This is how I asked my son because I wanted to see if he was going to tell the truth. So I asked him jokingly, I said, Zion, you be telling people to F off? He was like, no, Mom, I don't even talk like that. That's what salt people do. You know what salt people is? Use the smart side of your brain. Look, she said she was lying for sure. Absolutely. He don't even talk like that. So, she was salt. And she was, one of those older people. And she was like, Zion is just so mean. Hold on, I'm going to get to that in a second. So I said, Zion, did you say that? Did you say F off to somebody? And he was like, no, Mom, I don't even talk like that. That's how salt people talk. I said, oh, well, why I just get an email that said you told a lady to F off? He was like, Mom, I didn't say that to her. And he did tell on himself what he did and what he said, the cuss words and everything. Somebody spit in his food and he told them to get the F out his face or he beat they BTA. And I told him in that moment. Of course, he wasn't cussing while he was talking to me because I don't even play them type of games. I'm not that mom. So I'm like, well, you should have definitely beat his tail. So that's what you should have done. And I said, well, was there any adults around? He was like, yeah. And he said the lady's name. And he said she didn't even do nothing. She was just mad at me and she kept trying to make me get out the place. I said, you know, so I said, all right. So I messaged the person who messaged me about the situation. If this happened on Thursday, why didn't you call me on Thursday? Why are you emailing me?
Friday?
Friday. They won't even know school on Friday.
I know they emailed Friday.
Yeah. All the kids know me in all the schools he's ever been to because I'm that mom. I'm always at the school. I pop up, all that. All the teachers know me. They know all of that. So I go up there today. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just go. I'm sorry.
So I go up there today, and the guy I was supposed to meet with, they told him to be there at 3:00. Well, I was there at 2:30. He never even showed up. So I went to talk. Yeah, oh yeah, he never showed up. So, I went to have a meeting with the lady who said she heard him. Listen to what I said. The lady said she heard him say that.
At first.
She said that's what she told me at first. Like, I heard him say that, and then somebody said that I wasn't gonna report it, but they told me that I should have reported it.
Why
that I
wouldn't
should
you
report
report
it.
it, though?
And I said the same thing. I said, well, something like that, I would expect you to report that. I would expect y'all to have contacted me because I don't tolerate my children disrespecting any adult. I don't care who it is. I don't care if I don't like them. You're not going to disrespect an adult. My kids know that because I don't play them type of games. So I'm talking to the lady, and she said, "Was you still on the phone?" And she was like, "Well, if you're not going to believe me, we don't even have to talk about it no more."
Yeah, she was like, just forget it. Just forget it. What do you mean, just forget it? I'm here because of the accusation, so we're going to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, I said it ain't no just forget it. We're not about to just forget it because I don't tolerate that. And everybody who know me know I talk a little. I don't mean no harm. I'm just very passionate about my children.
I don't feel like you said anything wrong. The only thing that you did was let her know that she was not going to be playing these type of games.
Mm-hmm. And then I asked her, I said, well, was there any witnesses? I said, because the man messaged me like he was there. And she was like, no, this is what I report. I said, well, were there any witnesses? And she was like, yes, there was 2 students. So I said, well, who were the students? Well, I can't tell you that. I said, well, there shouldn't even been a reason for y'all to suspend my child if there was no investigation done. It's just word of mouth at this point because you saying one thing and he's saying it right. He's saying it didn't happen. Then she called my son a liar.
In his face.
I'm very thankful that my baby walked away and I told her, this is why children do not respect adults in school because y'all talk to them like their feelings don't matter. So anyway, I said, well, what did I say at that point? Because I think I got a little hot at that point. And I said, I wouldn't have called him a liar. She was like, so you just let him lie to you? No, that's not what I'm saying because we know when our children are lying. And I know that that's not even a characteristic trait of his to look at an adult and say F off. First of all, he don't even talk like that. Now, if you would have said, he said, get out my face, I know he said that. He definitely said that. Like, get out my face or can you back up? And he not going to say please or nothing. Like, you know your children. So I walked away. She walked over to another, because now at this point I have to go cool myself down. I've been doing really good at cooling myself down. So I had to walk out. She walked over to another lady. So why would the child who's spinning? They didn't say nothing to the kid who's spinning his foot.
We don't even know who the kid is.
I know who the kid is.
Oh, you do know who
I know who the kid is because I told my son to slap spit from his mouth. But so they never even addressed the kid spitting on my son's food. And now we all know the old Zion. I thank God so much for my son changing because the old Zion, the growth, absolutely, because the old Zion, my baby would never be able to go to Waverly School District. I'll tell you that. So I was leaving out because now I need to find the guy that I'm supposed to have the meeting with who never showed up to the meeting at 3:00 because now it's like 3:30. So the lady went over to start talking about the situation to another lady. So I had to back on up real quick and tell her, don't discuss this with nobody you don't have no business being discussed with. She ain't even involved. Why are you over there discussing it?
Now, they're just showing us that you messy.
That will get you cussed smooth out.
That's showing us that you messy, that you are the messy one in this whole situation.
Yeah, so So I go out in the hallway. Now I'm talking to another lady who my son has been saying he's been having issues with, but I never knew her name. So I'm talking to this lady, explaining to this lady what was said. That's the very first issue that should have been addressed. Absolutely. Exactly. The spitting in the food should have been the very first issue that should have been addressed.
I agree.
So now I'm outside talking to the black lady. Thanks so much. I be trying not to use black and white. I be trying to use pepper and salt, but y'all know what I mean. So I went outside to talk to this lady, but I totally forgot that my son had already had issues with her because this is the lady that walked up on my son like she wanted to fight. The old lady that I was talking to. So my son, like, she said something. She was like, "Oh, I believe that that's something that Zion would have done." I said, "Really? Why do you say that?" She was like, "Because Zion is very mean. He's very mean to his friends, and he's very mean to me." Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but I really wanted to laugh in her face when she said it. He's very mean to me. And so we're talking, and I'm like, "Well, hey girl, hey. So I'm like, why would you, like, I'm trying to figure out why she would be saying these things about Zion, right? Then a kid walked by and say her name. I said, oh, you're Miss Hall. I said, yeah, Zion don't like you. He don't like you because
of how you treat him.
Because of how you treat him. He's saying that you always treat him such and such kind of way. So no, he don't like you. That don't give him a reason to disrespect you because I don't tolerate that. But I do know for the whole school year, even today, after I left the school, all the kids went in the gym for the game. Mm-hmm. And she told my son he couldn't go in there. So, hey, Val. So thank God my son's teacher was there because she asked her, so why can they go in and he can't
go in?
She was like, because of his behavior. She asked him, he said, well, what did he do today? What is he doing that he can't go in today? She was like, nothing. So the teacher paid for my son to go in the game. But you let all these other kids go in for free. So now I got to go back up to the school tomorrow. So let's go back. So as now I'm getting ready to leave the school, I see believing and knowing are two separate things. Absolutely. So now I'm getting ready to leave. And I feel bad because the lady that I was talking to kind of rah-rah, she's an old lady. And I felt kind of bad because she was looking all sad. And I really hate that part about me. Well, I don't hate anything about me, but I really don't like that part about does not talk when he does. I'm like, exactly. He gets quiet, not disrespect. Exactly. Especially to an adult. So a kid, different story. But so now I feel bad about about how the lady's feeling because she look all sad and stuff, and like, dang, did I make this lady feel some type of way? So I went up to her and I was like, hey, I just want to say, like, I apologize if I made you feel any type of way. It's not that I don't believe what you said. It's just that it just don't make sense. Because
the salt lady?
Yeah. I went back to the salt lady because she was just standing out there looking. She was like,
she was only looking sad because you came to her and she thought you was just going to be one of them parents who didn't care. Yeah. She thought you was going to be one of them parents who was going to allow you to just let your kid be mistreated like I did, like I foolishly did with my son. Yes, but instead you came up and you talked about it. So now she's looking dumb because she don't have no defense.
Yeah. So I went back up to the lady and I'm like, wait a minute, let me rewind. Before I walked out the place, let me rewind. So after the lady called my son a liar and I, had to lean on her just a little bit, it was a couple kids over there standing with Zion. I said, hey, Zion, who was sitting at the table with you when that boy spit in your food? Mm-hmm. And he pointed to the kids. Mm-hmm. And I said, hey, did Zion tell that lady? Did Zion tell this adult? I said, y'all know y'all ain't gotta lie to me. Y'all already know I don't play them. They know me. I said, don't lie to me. Just keep it real. Honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it real with me. Did Zion tell the lady to come in her face and F off? They was like, no. He don't even talk like that. He don't even say that.
You could tell when kids lie too.
The lady gonna say kids lie too when I said and so do adults.
And you can tell when kids lie because if they're gonna lie, they're gonna be like,
They're gonna start looking at each other. They didn't even know what was going on. The other two kids came up, so they didn't even know what was going on to even say, oh no, like they didn't even know what was going on. Zion pointed out to the two kids that was in there, and I went and asked them, did Zion do such and such? So now, now the lady really like, oh my gosh, we really don't care. So,
no, she said you can't talk to the kids.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she said. You can't talk to the kids.
I said, all these kids and their parents know me. All of them. And they will let me talk to their children. You got, girl, bye. So now I'm at the hallway. Now I'm talking to the pepper lady who I had to let her know, Leah, Zion don't like you because you don't like him. And these kids know these things. When you are dealing with these kids all the time, like, yes, again, Zion's not perfect. Zion's not perfect. And I know he's not perfect. I know that every day is not a good day for him. I know that he goes ziggity boom real quick with anybody except for adults.
And sometimes these adults, they just be forgetting that these are little humans. They still have feelings. They still have their opinions, their thoughts. They still remember how you treated them and what you said to them. So, of course, they're not going to be pleasing coming to you if you always disrespectful to them.
Exactly. She said, now to the kids, he's rough, but none of this matter. Why is he being punished after the kids spit in his food? Nope, that child's need consequences as well. Now Zion should have watched his mouth as he did watch his mouth, period. But this sounds like he was being targeted.
Okay.
Absolutely. And that's what I said to him. I said that he's being targeted. And I always tell Zion every day on the way to school, I always encourage my kids to have a good day. And I love on him a little more because I already know that he have that target because he's been a trouble kid. Now that we know where it came from, we got the proper help. Now we have to take the steps. Like, the change is not going to change overnight.
Right.
It's not going to happen overnight. But everybody, when I say I'm at his school every single week, when I say every week, I mean I'm at his school every week. I do pop-ins. The principal called me. When the principal said, "Hey, Mom, it's Mr. Colton," I said, "Oh my God, what did he do? Like, it's too gosh darn early." He started laughing. He was like, "Actually, I didn't call no bad news." Like, so, and that's just because those are the phone calls that I'm used to. And so what we need to do is, what we should do, I never tell nobody what they need to do, but what we should do is acknowledge our kids. And I guess I'm just talking to myself because this is something that I need to get better at. Acknowledge our kids when they're doing good too. Like, it's easy for us to fuss and point out to when they're doing bad, but when they do good and you see like they're improving in certain areas, like, let them know, like, okay, like, I'll be like, okay, son, I see you. All right, my son been keeping his room clean. I'm like, all right then. Well, you must be trying to have some company up in here. I see you. Like, I'm happy. Thank you. When he cleaned the kitchen and I don't have to tell him to do that. All right, son. Thank you. Like, I appreciate the little things. I appreciate the little things. And so that's what I do. So when I go to the school, like, I literally just go check in. When they see the whole class, to be like, "Ooh, Zion," and I be having to tell them he ain't even in trouble now. I just came up here to see how y'all was doing. But we need to do that too. Like, even the other kids. Like, if my son have a group chat of people, I check on all those kids because we never know who got a target on their back. It's another trouble kid at the school too that they was just on. You was on the phone with that boy too. I mean, they was just on, like, and he's dealing with stuff like mom died. Like, he's really dealing with stuff. And so instead of just going after him, go ask him what's wrong. Go talk to him. Like, what's going on today?
Go love on him.
Yes, that's it. Like, go love on him. So when I say after that teacher lied on my son, it's not that he can't do no wrong no more, but I'm gonna be the investigator because
no, you go ahead.
Because now, to go back to the topic, because y'all know, but so after the lady said, after them two boys said that my son, I mean that they was after the two boys said that my son didn't do what the lady said that he did, and she said that the kids was lying, and I said that parents be lying too. Her or the pepper lady wanted to even talk no more because I told the pepper lady the same thing. I had to tell both of them the same thing. Like, y'all be lying too, because, and she said it. She was like, I write up everybody. I write up all the students. I love you too, baby. Good night. I write up all the students. I don't care, and that's the problem, because you really just there for a paycheck. You don't care. And that's the problem. They need to get more people in that school who care about what's going on with these kids. So anyway, so we said all that to say.
Hold on. Before she get done, because she missed out a very important part of her story. moral of the story, the lady, the salt lady came back and say, now she didn't hear him say that.
So sorry. Thank you, boo. Thank you.
Hmm.
I did write some notes down, but I didn't go back to them. Okay. So that's what I was getting to. So when I met the lady back in the hallway and she was sitting there looking all sad and stuff, and I went to apologize to her because I felt bad. Like, you know, I apologize if I made you feel any type of way. I didn't want you to feel that way. But the thing is, if you heard my son say that, you should have contacted me. She was like, well, I didn't hear him. Somebody told me he said it. Y'all, when I tell you I could have slapped Granny to the floor. Cause in there, you told me. You was my witness. You told me you heard my son say that. And that's why you didn't want
you called him a liar in his face.
And you called him a liar to his face when you was the one lying. Second time. So now you got caught in the lie. So I said, so you heard somebody say this and they're the ones who told you to report it. Why didn't nobody investigate it? Why didn't you go ask him, did he say that? So now you calling my son a liar when you're the liar. So at that moment, I should have took my apology back. I didn't even take my apology back. I should have snatched it back from her. Like, give me my apology back. I ain't sorry. But yeah, so when it comes to your kids, even if your kid is a problem kid and always in trouble, and you know they always in trouble, investigate for yourself. You find out what's going on. Because them teachers be lying.
Yeah. And I just want to say that all of this is biblical, guys. All of this is biblical. Like, I'm gonna read some scriptures to you guys real quick. Not much.
And don't y'all get off there. We see how many viewers we got. Sit on in here.
Not much.
He gonna say, I know she didn't.
And yes, she did. Just a couple. It's just a couple. It's not a lot. Because y'all don't understand, like, we need to do this more. It says in Deuteronomy 19:15, one witness shall not rise against a man. By the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, the matter shall be established. That means you should not just be listening to what one person says. You need to go investigate and make sure that there's some truth behind it. If it's in the whole group of a school or a whole something that's going on, surely more than one person has seen or heard something. Numbers 35 and 30 says serious accusations.
That was an accusation.
Must require more than one witness. He gonna say, I'm gone now. Don't go. Don't go.
He's still on there.
Don't go.
He's still on there. He only said that because I said don't go.
And then Matthew 18:16 says, take one or more with you, that by mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established, which means, again, you have to have more than one witness. This world is wicked, and this world don't play fair. They just be wanting to take people down with them if they want to take them down with them. What you looking for?
Let me tell y'all what she missed.
Go ahead.
James 1:19, everyone should be quick to listen.
Yeah.
And slow to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and that's not even just that's for all of us. That's the word right there by itself. All of us need to be quick to listen and slow to speak. Somebody share this so somebody that I need to see this can see this, because we ain't friends on Facebook. And that applies to parents too. Like, we have to start listening to our kids. Like I was saying earlier, my son used to come home and tell me stuff before it happened. Somebody must be about to call me. So you trying to tell me your story before they call me.
And they're just trying to
he
build that bond with us, and we pushing.
And I pushed him away.
I did the same thing also.
And I pushed it away. And so now I'm trying to fix it with my son. Like, dang, you can talk to me about anything. And don't tell him, y'all, but I go through his tablet, so I be knowing how my son feel about me now.
Oh no. Oh. She's talking too much and forgot the computer, you guys. But that also goes with us as adults too, you guys. We gotta stop listening to what people say. Oh, such and such said this and that. We are not in high school anymore. Okay?
This is not high school anymore, Jody.
Yeah, we have to, you know what I'm saying, make sure that we are receiving the correct information. People be so childish, they be so messy. They just be wanting. Remember, a dog that's carrying a bone is carrying a bone. Okay? They carrying a bone, they also delivering a bone. They, a running mouth.
A listening ear is a running mouth. Look, everybody going because we talking about God. Now y'all want to go somewhere. I hope when you get back on here and you watch this, I hope you stub your pinky toe. Dang, Samara, I thought you was gone.
Hey, Dad.
My big baby gonna say, I'm telling. Stop! Don't you tell on me.
Hey, Dad. She said I'm telling you. Like, she just telling the truth.
She
Like,
telling on me. That's what she meant. What was that? What was that ringing?
that's your thing. But yeah, so we just gotta be, you know, so we just gotta make sure that we got on our adult hats on. Make sure that we understand that, you know what I'm saying, like we just can't go listening to any and everything. That's not, you know, biblical. People lie all the time. People don't like you, so they want to recruit the next person that I like you too.
Real
You know what I'm
easy.
saying? Oh, I'm not talking to that person no more, so you shouldn't be talking to them too. The Bible said, prove everybody. Even the one that's sitting up here talking about who they don't like, when they don't like, why they don't like them, prove them too. And in my opinion, if they trying to get you not to like somebody, then they probably the one that is the issue. I just want to say that. So
And then listen, y'all. So the Bible reminds us wisdom. That's what we read in Psalms. So the Bible reminds us that wisdom requires listening before judging.
Yeah.
First of all, I thought we weren't even supposed to judge nobody anyway.
You are supposed to judge people. That's what people be saying, but that's not true. The Bible said judge righteously.
Also, don't just be judging because, I don't even like you, so I just think that somebody said this about you, and I automatically believe what they said.
No,
type stuff.
yeah, no, that's yeah. Judging is like people like, oh, she going up in the church and she got on the short dress and you know blah blah blah. That's unnecessary judging.
You sure can. Wednesday we might need you. Duke, he said he needs to be on here with y'all. Wednesday is time for you to come. So come tell you got a story to tell, player.
I would love to have you. We would love to have you.
Come tell it. Hold on, let me see. So the Bible reminds us that wisdom requires listening before judging. As adults, especially parents, we are called not to just correct our children, but to understand them too, because sometimes we got to get down to their level.
And that's what let's be honest, y'all. That's what many of us failed at.
Me.
Let's be honest, me.
I did. Me. Y'all already know. Like Samara, you know firsthand.
Me.
You know firsthand. Like I thought I had it all. Well, I thought I had it all figured. I was just doing the best that I could. And once I saw my son like not even wanting to sit in the front seat with me, not even talking to me no more, not hugging me, not being affectionate. Like, dang, I didn't even do nothing to you the whole time. I ruined him. So, yeah. So, go ahead. You about to say something?
No, I'm like that's why I'm just publicly apologizing to my son because I'm guilty as well.
And respect is not earned by age; it's modeled. So, parents, teachers, whatever, we can't expect these kids to respect us if we don't respect them. And I tell my son all the time, respect is given. So, earned, not just given. So you can't be out here just treating anybody any type of way and then think that somebody's going to respect you. The teacher told me that Zion don't like salt people. So when I was sitting in the gym, one of Zion's favorite people is salty. Is a salty. A saltine. And so I was in there talking to her like, yeah, this is what I just had to get into it with such and such. Oh, they called him a racist. And she was like, I've never had no issues out of Zion. And I'm salt. I said, it's not that. Zion don't respect people who don't respect him. And now I'm starting to understand that. Like, if you don't respect him, don't think that he's going to respect you. And as long as he's not being, and I tell him all the time, I get that you don't like them, but don't talk to them any type of way. Call me. Call me. What, Samara? Yeah, call me. Because I'll come up here. I had to tell the lady today, the salt person who was lying on him. I said, if you ever have another issue out of him, don't say nothing to nobody. Call me. Do you want my number? Because you can call me directly. If he's acting up, call me. Put the phone on so I can hear it, and I'll be here to correct him. That's it. That's it. But then you talking about how bad, he just be cussing and treating his friends all wrong. Why did the other dog come up and say, all of them be cussing? Thank you. Thank you. Because why you just want to point this one out? Like, Zion, he definitely got a mouthpiece.
While you were there, you was watching how, things were being ran, and it was not even ran correctly.
No order in that.
No order at all.
How you running an after school program and all the kids out, they're not even in the program. They doing whatever it is. Y'all got to keep calling. I was regulating things. Every student they had an issue with, I knew. They're like, oh, you know him too? Yeah, that's my little cousin. Oh, you know him too? Yeah, that's my girlfriend's son. Oh, you know her? Yes, I do. I know all these kids. And I'm about to call your mom, and they get it together. Okay, I have another scripture. Scripture. Did you read Proverbs?
No.
To answer before listening is a folly.
I don't write down all of them. I just wrote down a couple of them, but no, I did not go to Proverbs.
Oh well, Colossians 3:21, parents, daddies, mamas, it say fathers, do not provoke your children, lest they become discouraged. So constant correction without listening can crush a child's spirit. That's good. That's real good. That was for me, and that's what I did. That's why my son turned out to be the way that he
hurt. You know what I'm saying? To hear, you know what I'm saying, how you played a part in your child's destruction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of hurt. It kind of cut deep for me because, like, you know, that's the least thing that I ever wanted to do. I just wanted to, you know, bring him up right, bring him in the word, and I am truly sorry.
You know, sometimes we don't know. Like, we're doing the best that we can. So if our kid's not telling us, like, hey, and let me, Angel, I might need you on the 21st for real. It's your first day of college. Baby, I ain't. What do you need me for? What do you need me to do? I ain't the one. But what in the world was I saying?
Talking about, you know, we all human, because I said that, you know, it hurts, you know, being a part of your child's destruction. He said to keep her in her place.
I can't keep you in your place, baby, because when it comes to school, I ain't even in place.
I can keep you in your place. Give me your number.
Yeah, this is my accountability partner.
I'll keep you in your place.
But so in our kids' destruction, what was I saying, God? Was it meant for me to say or not? I don't know, but I know that once Zion stopped talking to me, started correcting me, because I allow my kids, I know I've said this before, but I started letting my kids correct me. If I'm yelling too much, if I cuss too much, and yo, I was so mad. Did I cuss this morning? I was mad. I know I was real pissed off. Pissed off ain't a cuss word. My mom told me that, so I can say that. I asked her if I can say that in front of her, and if I can say that in front of her, that's not a cuss word, because I don't cuss in front of my mom. But so I was real pissed off, and I was just fussing. And when I got done, I was like, I said, did I cuss? My daughter was like, no. I said, oh, thank you, God. That means I am changing, because when Granny be mad, oh, I be livid. My mouth is filthy. But anyway, so if I'm yelling too much, or if I say something that my kids don't like, they will correct me. And sometimes it's okay for that. Like, it's okay for your kids, like, hey, that made me feel some type of way. We can't say our kids' feelings and voice and everything matter if we don't show them that your feelings do matter. So I want you to correct me. If I'm making you feel some type of way, correct me, because we don't have it all figured out. We're not perfect. We are our biggest advocates for our kids. So that's why every given Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I am going to investigate what's going on with my children. Okay? All of them. Down to the 3-year-old. Because when he was 2, he told me something. And somebody was like, oh, you believe that 2-year-old?
Why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't I? A baby don't even know how to lie. Now I see if I ask him, did you eat such and such? He gonna be like, no. Eating it.
That last
eating it. And he'll still be eating it like, no. But when he told me what he told me at 2 years old, I believed him. And I knew that he wasn't lying. And you know what I did? Went and investigated. And boy, was he right. Got somebody popped with a belt. Okay? Grown woman.
So, yes, you guys, investigate even for these babies, especially for these babies. Investigate in school, investigate outside of school.
Why are you moving over? Move over this way. I don't know how you keep getting out the frame.
Because you're taking my spot. You're not even.
Oh, I ain't get my mic.
Yeah, you pushing me out the way. That's what you keep pushing me, y'all. And then I'm just.
Y'all see the mics? We got assigned spaces, and I ain't in my space. My bad. I ain't never in my space. I'm always in somebody else's space, because I just want to be. Y'all ain't cuddled in a long time. I just want to be in somebody's skin. What? Pop up at Ross Medical.
They gotta eat.
Who gotta eat?
You text message. It's your text message, but I read it.
Oh no, that's Zion's. We on Zion's tablet. So I'm all his friends. I missed that. So anyway, thank you guys for joining us. We're not getting off just yet, but Is there anything, any encouragement, anything that y'all feel that we missed out on investigating for our babies? Did you guys enjoy the sermon? Was we, how y'all feel? Talk to us.
What do y'all like more of? What do y'all like less of?
What do y'all want more of, and what do y'all want less of? And you can't
Please
say you
don't
want.
Please do not say God. Because this is a God podcast, and if you don't want God to send a podcast for you, I'm just saying that.
That's so crazy you said that because we was on the same.
Yeah,
Because
don't say
I
that.
need just a little more Jesus.
But
Help
we want to
me.
get better for you guys. We want to love on you guys. We want to.
I don't want you. I don't want to love on y'all. I want y'all to love on me.
I want to love on y'all, and I want y'all to love on me. And I want to make sure that you guys, when y'all leaving with something. Y'all not just coming here hungry and then leaving still hungry. I want y'all to leave with something. I want y'all to leave and knowing that y'all know something different that can change your life for the better, make you feel good about yourself.
And know that respecting your child don't mean that you don't have authority over your child.
No.
You can respect your child
and still have authority.
Don't
let your child run over you. No.
Okay, salties. Stop letting your kids run over you.
Just listen to them. Let them know that their feelings are valid. Allow them to express themselves in a respectful manner.
Understand your child. That's how you learn how to understand them. Have a conversation with them. What's going on at school?
Listen to understand, not to respond.
Not to talk. Yep. And that'll strengthen your relationship. And I noticed that, like, listen, y'all, I really be trying to sit down and talk to my son. And he's been getting out of, when I used to ask him, well, still do sometimes, but when I be asking him stuff.
TikTok talk.
Go
ahead, I'll just tell him TikTok to talk.
When I be asking him, like, Zion, what's going on? What you got going on? He used to say, I don't know. How don't you know what's going on with you? And you see how I just reacted? That's how I be. That's why he don't know, because of my delivery. How I react.
I do know, but I don't know.
I know, but I ain't telling you.
If I tell you, I don't know what your response gonna be, so I'm just gonna be quiet.
Yep. So this weekend, y'all, when I had a date with my son, we were just talking over it. We was on a date, so we was talking. I was like, "What's your favorite color?" Even though I already knew it. But what's your favorite color? I said, "Do you like me?" Checkbox, yes or no. I mean, yeah, yes or no. Which box? Yes or no.
That's cute.
So yeah, and do that. Like, make them feel special. It's okay. And I had to learn that because a lot of my friends, well, it's not a lot of my friends, only one of my friends. My friend girl, she gets my daughter all the time and do stuff with her. Like, cause I've never been that mom I'm not the girly mom. I'm not a girly mom. Like, I don't do the, well, let's go do Disney on Ice. Even though I told my daughter I was going to do Disney on Ice and I forgot about it. So now I'm making it up for her on Wednesday. She's going to this bow ties and tiara dance. So I bought her a real pretty dress so she can, so I can start doing that mommy stuff. But spend time with your kids. Like, just you. If you got multiple kids, and I'm talking to myself too, you guys.
One at a time.
Date them one at a time. They don't see Legend. I love the fact that Legend is not selfish, because if it's just me and him, I guess I'll be boring to him because he tells me to get his siblings. Can Mir come too? Can Mir come? He likes to share his time. Amira, I'll pick her up and it just be me and her. Mom, can we have a mommy daughter day today? And Zion, I have to make him do it because he'd be like, no, I'm okay. Sundays after church, I'll be like, let's go to Texas Roadhouse. He's like, we got food at home. So I thank him for saving me some money, but I don't be wanting to cook all the time. And they never. What can I do to get my mom stop hurting me and treating me differently from my other siblings because they treat my siblings better than me? Well, I'm gonna tell you what I did because I went through the same thing. Still do to this day. Stop dealing with her. Best thing I can tell you. Because that's the best thing, that's what worked for me. Pray for your mom. Pray, ask God, like, why, whatever. God, give me the strength to have the conversation with your mom. I don't have both of my parents. It hurts.
I'm just gonna tell you to pray on it. Go into God in secret. Allow Him to speak to your spirit. And then, like, when the time is right, when God gives you that time, reach out to your mom by herself, and then just have a one-on-one. Like, take her on a date. Take her out to eat. Let her know that you miss her. Let her know that you miss the times that you guys used to share.
I mean, her
Ask-
family, not my mom.
I mean,
Listen,
her family.
if it's her family, not her, skip them. And I mean that. You don't have to deal with them. You don't have to deal with them. Oh, so you miss. Oh, so it's how do I get my mom's family to stop hurting me and treating me differently from my other siblings because they treat my siblings better than me? Sometimes that's what happens in families. All families, not just yours, all families. But guess what? We have a choice to deal with them or not to deal with them. If you want a relationship with them, then take it up to God and talk to them and let them know how you feel. If you don't let them know how you feel,
don't ever go to them together though.
Yeah, do a one-on-one because you don't want them to gang up on you. But if that's a relationship that you want to have, that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to go say something to them because they don't know unless you say something. How do we expect somebody to fix something that we got going on, how we feeling, if we don't say nothing to them? So if you're not saying nothing to your family member who you have, if somebody feels some type of way towards you, if they don't say nothing to you, how would you know that there's an issue? So if you don't say nothing to them, how will they know that there's an issue? It's crazy because we just had this conversation earlier on the way here. Somebody have an issue with me. I don't know what the issue is. They never said nothing to me.
But I would just tell you to pray, and I would especially like right before, pray now, and then like right before you go to speak to them, pray again. Ask God to control your tongue so that you could say stuff where they will understand and hear you rather than, speaking out of emotions. Because sometimes we speak out of emotions and then it come off as being loud, disrespectful, and it's only you trying to express yourself, but the other person is not receiving it like that. So I will pray for yourself that God will control your tongue, and I will also pray for them too that God will allow them to have a listening ear to understand, not to just respond.
Mm-hmm.
These situations is difficult because you don't know where the trauma comes in from. You don't know where the hurt lies. You don't know where it came from in the beginning. And it's something that you may not even be able to fix. It may be something that God has to fix.
And also, sorry.
Go ahead.
And also, don't go in expecting an apology because you might not get it. So when you go into this, and I'm telling you stuff that I had to actually do that I've already done already, and I'm about to go do it again. But so when you go in there, let them say exactly how they feel without interrupting them. Let them, even if you don't feel like, don't do none of that. Don't be.
Yeah. Just like you want them to listen to understand, you got to be willing to listen to understand as well. Because a lot of times, the reason why families screwed or whatever the case may be is because of lack of communication. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we think that people know, some stuff about us and they really don't know. So it just be lack of communication. So you just have to, you got to be willing to do the work. You want results, you got to do the work. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be easy. No one said it's going to be easy or anything like that, but you just have to do the work, and that's just what it is. Yep. It's not froze up there, is it? Mm-mm. So that's just it.
Yep. So, yeah, so you got to be prepared for them difficult conversations. I do, but I just don't want to get out of my character. So, and that's what, did you already touch that part right there where she said she do, but she just
Well, I already told her in the beginning to pray and ask God to control her tongue. So that's what will make you not get out of your character.
So yeah, that's the only thing that you can do.
I don't know how to do it. That's what you're praying for. That's the reason why you're praying.
Sorry, y'all. Don't be looking at my edges. They just growing back in.
That's the reason why you're just in the work. That's the reason why you won't get out of. That's the reason why you're praying so you don't get out of character. Because it's easy to speak out of emotion. That's what speaking out of emotions would do. It will make you get out of character.
Yeah, mixed emotions.
You will tell them how
all my little love handles
in
the camera. My bad, y'all. I ain't put no lotion on, so my stomach was probably ashy or whatever you probably seen in the camera. Don't judge me. But yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's it. Any other questions? Comments, or concerns? Thank you. I really appreciate it. And then if you feel like you can't have that conversation by yourself, take somebody with you that you trust to mediate the conversation. So if you got a rowdy family like mine, I got to go to everybody by myself. I don't want you to have none of your other children there. None of that. Just me and you. Okay. Y'all heard what Queen Latifah said and set it off. Me and you. Just me and you. Okay? It's just me and you.
Yes.
So yeah, it'll happen for you. I got a feeling all great things is happening in 2026. God is going to bring together broken families if it's His will. So if it's meant for y'all to be together or for you to have a relationship with that family, then you will. Or the other amazing thing that He will bless you with a family that's gonna love you the way you want your mama family to love you, because He did it for me.
You know what? Speaking about families and doing things of that nature, a lot of times your family growth comes from like-minded people. That's where you find your families at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of times, those families be more meaningful than the family that you came from.
Because there ain't no family like the one I got. And my family is made up of love, not of blood. The ones that I deal with on a regular, my sisters and my brothers are made up of love, not blood. And those are the relationships that if I ever need anything, I know that I can call them. Hold on, wait. Let me make sure I didn't just tell a lie. I ain't lie. It's a fact. So, what if I could call my therapist? So in situations like that, what you can have your therapist do is have a whatchamacallit, she'll have a session
in her office,
but she's not
kind of gonna come with you.
Yeah,
that's kind of like family drama.
Yeah, she's not like what Isaiah Say My Life, whatever that lady name is. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Azalea, whatever. I don't know what her name is, but yeah. So yeah. So anything else that people would like?
But I'm grateful that you asked that question. I'm sorry, Angel. I'm grateful that you asked that question because even though it don't directly tie into the question about her mother's family period.
Oh, okay.
Because even though it don't directly tie into the title of investigate, especially on babies, it is in there too because you have to allow them to be able to defend themselves. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like if the Bible said that when you have an issue with somebody, you have to go to that person. Yeah. So I am so grateful that you asked that question so you know what to do. But when you go to them, make sure you go with them with respect and love. Mm-hmm. You go with them because you want to know the answers, not because you're mad or you're hostile. If you're going there to just tell them off, if you're going there just to tell them how you feel, then don't go at all.
Go in there with good intention.
Yeah, if you're going up in there because you want to see a change, a positive change, if you're going up in there because you really want to understand why is it a distance, why is it a difference, then go and be ready to receive it. And regardless of whatever you receive, just know that you are loved. Just know that God is real. Just know that He made you on purpose for a purpose. Just know that it ain't nothing bad about you because God is the God of all gods and He made you in His image. Just know that what they don't love about you, somebody will. Just know that you are meant to be here. Just know that you need to love on yourself first. Just know. Okay? I just want to say that. I don't even know you, but I love you. You know, I'm just speaking from the heart, you know. It's a lot of people that's walking around here today that's feeling unwanted, unloved, that's feeling like, you know what I'm saying, why my family members don't this, that, and the other. Maybe you are the one that God has chosen to make a difference in that family. Maybe they don't, they don't see you in a such because they don't understand the light that's on your life. Who knows? You know, just allow God to use you. Yeah, I don't know. Can you try to go on this phone and see if it's a difference? Yeah, see if it's just my phone.
Yep.
So yeah. Facebook, I just want to say if you guys are leaving me messages or anything.
Nope, it's frozen.
It's frozen on your end too. Mm-hmm. Y'all listen, I don't know. That's probably what they got on. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, investigate, especially for your babies. We are our babies' voice. We are their biggest advocate. Without us, who got their back? You know, one thing I love about my son's football team is the team members say, one of the players say, "Who got your back?" I got your. Why you in the camera? But I forgot that one was right there. Who got your back? I got your back. Who got your back? I got your back. I love that. They have each other back. So the same thing for us. We need to have our babies back because if we don't, who got them? You have to be your kid's biggest advocate. Don't let them teachers just say that your kid's doing this, that, and the third, and it's not them for real. Because parents and adults not liking their child or children is real. So that's a real thing. So especially if they know that you got a disciplinarian parent, they're gonna put everything on you because they want you to get that BTA. Okay. So let's start really investigating our kids, investigating for our baby, and for yourself too. Or people around you too. Like I had to tell a kid in my did that hurt?
You shocked me.
Did it hurt?
No.
It didn't hurt me either. I just felt it. But just like I had to tell a kid at my son's school today, because the kids, y'all know the kids are always clicked up. So if they see two people going in a circle going in, they're instigating it. So I had to tell them, I said, listen, if y'all been friends for this long, do this look like a trait from one of your kids? I mean, from your friend? Do this look like a characteristic trait of theirs? So you can't just think that because somebody said your friend said this, that's what it is. Go to your friend and be like, hey, what's up? Like I heard X, Y, and Z. Like I know that ain't you. And I had to do the same thing with one of my friends. Like, and I should have went to her, but I didn't. I was pissed. And I didn't go to her about it. And when I saw her, I just was like, I could not say nothing because it's not in me to not say nothing. If somebody say something, I'm always say, can I please say something? If somebody tell me something that somebody said, I always say, can I please say something? If you tell me you don't care, I'm not going to say you said it, but I'm telling. I'm asking, I said I'm telling. I'm telling too.
First of all, if somebody tell you something that somebody else said, if you tell me something that somebody else said, I'm going to tell them that you said it.
Oh.
I'm going to let you know that right now because let's keep it real. We grown. We're not in high school no more. If they said something out of order, I'm going to go and I'm going to handle that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be fake about it. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, sweep nothing under the rug. We too grown for that. Look how much time did she wasted not talking to her friend because of what somebody else said. And then come to find out when she talked to her friend, it wasn't even none of that at all. How much time that was wasted. You know, the feelings is just turned over. It's like a salty feeling, a sideways feeling now because of what somebody said. No, Angel said that you said this about me.
Now, if I say something though, I'm gonna tell you to tell them I said it.
Yeah,
you can tell them I said it. I don't care. Tell them what they gonna do. What me?
Exactly because I'm not gonna come to you and tell you no lie. So
yeah, you can tell them I said it. And she asked me that too. She was like, "Can I say something? Can I say it with you?" I was like, "Yeah."
Why not? We're not playing these games.
But
have you ever sat have your teacher, Angel, have your teacher ever set you in a circle at school when you was younger? And it was a group of y'all, and she told the first person something in their ear.
And it got back to the circle.
By the time it got all the way back around,
it was something different.
Totally different.
And that's how it be.
That's how it be. So we're gonna cut it off right there. You know what I'm saying? If it can't be repeated, don't say it to me.
Because listen, I'm going to tell you one time, if you're going to quote me correctly.
I'm not going to be playing no game.
I don't delete messages either. I keep a paper trail. To whom it may concern.
My thing is, you know, this season is about growth.
That's it. That's all. Edges growing.
Growth in every area. Every area that you can, you should be trying to grow. It's about living in peace.
That's it. That's all. Protecting your peace by any means necessary.
Period. But in order to live in peace, you gotta not be the messy person. You gotta not be the.
It starts with you.
Yeah, it starts with you. Set your boundaries. Stand on your boundaries. Don't let nobody cross your boundaries, and don't you cross your boundaries either. You put boundaries in place for a reason. Stick to them. If anybody can't respect your boundaries, guess what? They don't deserve no time to be in your circle.
Mm-hmm. And then listen. Never mind, because this is off the topic.
I was listening.
No, it was off the topic. So I was told.
So yeah, so
thank you. She said, "Angel, I love your personality. Thank you. I thank God. Thank God because listen, y'all have no idea. For a long time, I just had to tell a girl this today. For a long time, this is how I used to be. We got to talk about the difference between being messy and shaking some things up. Talk about it, baby. You want to come on and talk about it? Because that's a good topic. But for a long time, I couldn't be this person for real. Like this person who I am today was to cover up the hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like I was tired of crying, so I was pretending to be happy, but I'm genuinely happy now. Like I'm happy for real. So this is me for real. Okay? Okay. But thank you. I appreciate it. And I never change for nobody. Okay. You love mom's personality?
Oh, I'm mom.
Is this mom? Because it's my sister. Hey, mom.
Well, thank you.
Hey, moms. It's my mama. And because sometimes people don't like to hear the truth and they say it's messy. And that is absolutely
That's true.
correct. That is so true. So, y'all, on this side, my girl said we got to talk about the difference between being messy and shaking some things up because sometimes people don't like to hear the truth, so they say it's messy.
So
my kid's dad got it real bad.
So since I'm the one who said, don't be messy, let me be the one who say what messy is to me real quick. Messy is knowing doggone well somebody ain't had good intentions when they told you. If somebody came and told you, like, hey, your friend was supposed to do something, and you know that both of these people are your friends, instead of you going back and saying, hey, she said that you're supposed to do something, blah, 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 you could be like, hey, what's up with that product you were supposed to be doing? You could be the mediator. You don't have to be messy about it because she didn't come to you to be messy. She's just trying to figure out what's going on with her order.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. Another thing is like if your friend told you, if you told your friend like, man, such and such got beat up yesterday and I feel so bad, I just want to go over there and comfort her, but she don't really know me like that. What should I do? You just talking in confidence. Messy is you going back saying, girl, I heard you got beat up. Who beat you up? Stuff like that. That's messy. That's not shaking nothing up. That's just doing stuff for attention and doing stuff to be messy. Because she came at you because she was trying to find a solution to help this person who really don't know her, but she want to love on her. And you know her, so she's coming to you with it, and you going back being messy.
Or being messy is because sometimes people don't like to hear the truth. Oh, I already read that. Or being messy is it's like y'all. What I was about to say was about to be messy.
Yeah, we growing over here, but shaking some stuff up is shaking some stuff up, sis. What was sister say?
Yeah.
Okay, shaking some stuff up is if somebody came up to me and said that Angel said, I'm too. Say like somebody came to Angel and you said I'm too serious on a podcast or whatever the case may be. Like she got a problem with me being serious on a podcast, and I go to Angel and say, "Well, Angel, Keith said that you said that um I'm too serious on the podcast. Why you couldn't come to me and tell me that? Why you just couldn't let me know that?" That's shaking some stuff up because I need to know.
I know what shaking something up is.
Well, that's lightweight.
Yeah, that was That was lightweight.
I'm being lightweight, y'all. I'm not trying to be all. So just being lightweight. But
why? Why
what? Why Facebook is on?
No, somebody that's on every week ain't on today.
Oh, maybe they got something to do. Don't read too much into it. You talking about my mom?
Cause I shared for today.
Cause she probably forgot she went to go play cards earlier. She probably forgot.
Oh,
it's okay.
And her tail.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Look, here she go.
My bad. My bad. But yeah, so yeah, we stayed on topic today. Praise be to the Most High God. How y'all like today? What did it do to you? Was it? Oh, well, everybody gone now. Hey, y'all.
Did y'all like our forehead shining?
My forehead gonna shine. Listen, let me tell you something. God
glisten.
made my forehead big because I like forehead kisses.
Look, it's glisten, baby. We shining.
So kiss my forehead.
Especially in that one. I love that camera right there, baby.
No, I love that one right there because baby look good in that one. Mm-hmm. I look like somebody messed up edges and all. I look like I could be somebody woman in that one. This one over here, I look sleepy.
We need some light.
Let there be light. Oh yeah, we can get a little lamp and put
I thought she was your mom. Oh, I am not that old, but I do appreciate you though.
We're only a couple years older.
Yeah, I'm
not younger. Old. I mean older.
Hey Sheila.
Hey girl, hey. Hey y'all, hey.
I know that you on break, so I don't know how much you missed, so you may have to go back.
Back, forth and forth. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheila. I love you and miss you.
So, I mean, you probably did miss the topic, but today we was just talking about investigating our kids because, these teachers and stuff and adults really do be hating and lying on children, and us parents just be jumping down our kids' throat,
because of the history that they carried or
Yeah.
because they've been going through something. But just because they're going through something don't mean they lying all the time. We have to still investigate. We got to do our job as parents. I would definitely pray for you all the time. I would pray for you. When you get off, if you want to call me, you're more than welcome to. I know you missed a lot. That's why I said that you could come back on. She at work. It may think and do the right things and respect my mom's family and not disrespect them at all.
It made you okay. It
That's
made you want to
good.
do that, and that's good. But listen, not no but, and that's good. Just go into that with a open mind. It may not go how you want it to go. So just because you're going to them and letting them know what your problem is or what you feel like, hey, this is how I feel in this situation. It may not go how you want it to go. Don't expect it to be peachy creamy at the end, because what can happen is y'all have that conversation. They know how you feel, and now all they're gonna do is just respect your boundaries or respect you now. That's it. That don't mean they're gonna start reaching out to you and start hanging out with you and y'all about to be peachy creamy or none of that.
But the good thing about it is they're not messing with you right now. So you go up in there and you talk your piece, then at least you know that they know how you're feeling. So they have the chance to correct it. They have the chance to make things right. And if they don't talk to you still, then what are you missing? Because they're not talking to you now.
You ain't missing nothing.
So, but I will be praying for you though, because I will be praying that God just open up hearts and yeah.
I definitely see that.
You're so right. I've been through that. I believe the teachers and got on my son's head, but then started to listen. Yeah,
Hold on.
to him, found out the teacher wasn't being truthful. Yeah,
That's
I
what we
did
just,
too.
Yep, that's what we was just talking about. How today when I went up to the school, a assault lady said that my son told her, and the thing is, if you knew my son, like when it comes to adults, he's a little not timid, but he's not unless he know you. But if it's his dogs, oh, he's rowdy. But a lady told me that he was like, "Come, look at my face, look at my," and the characteristics of your child to know whether it was a lie or not. She's like, "Look at my face, look at my face, f off." My son don't even talk like that. He didn't even say f off. Like, so, and then later on, she told me that she heard him. Well, obviously, he said it to her, and then later on, she told me that somebody said that. But back in the day, whatever any teacher said that my son did, I was on his behind like white on rice, because you're always in trouble. So you're lying to me, but they're telling the truth. And then when I realized one of the teachers was lying, I apologized to my son then, and so now I just stayed on it. And I will never forget that. Like, I allow my son to have a voice. You tell me what happened. I don't want to know what nobody else did. I want to know what you did. Right. And you know what I'm saying? And if then you can tell me what somebody else did and why that made you react in the way that you react. And I'm also teaching him that not every action requires a reaction. You are the master of your own abilities. Should nobody have that much control over your actions and how you respond to things? It's okay to just breathe, stretch, shake, let that go.
And I also got on here publicly.
She said she gotta go.
Apologize.
Hey, Samara girl. She said she gotta go. But yes, I'll call you soon. Thanks, lady. Y'all right. Thank you. We appreciate y'all for rocking this thing out with us every Monday and Wednesday. Just know that if you want to come on this thing, you have something to talk about. You want to, hop on this thing, tell your story, share whatever you got a book, whatever it is that you may have that you want to do. Whatever you want to release some things, you want to free yourself from some things. Holler at your girls. You hear me?
I'm trying to get her to write her book. I gotta get them out.
And just let me say this, like, yes, this is God's podcast. You don't have to come on here squirting. None of that. You don't have to come on here doing none of that. You don't have to come on here quoting scriptures or none of that. You can be your authentic self. Just leave the demonic spirits at home. That's all we ask. That's it. Come on this thing, be yourself.
Come on here ready to receive healing or be released from whatever is holding you back.
Okay. Yeah, girl. You want these scriptures that we talked about today? I don't know why I was about to open up my book. It's just so cute. I had to have it on the table today. This is cute.
That is cute. I like
Y'all
that.
see my new planner for school and podcasts and anything else that I have to do. Pass it down and share it with your friends.
Yeah, so this was good tonight. I hope that you guys are taking something away from this. And I hope that you guys will be honest with us and tell us what it is that you like to hear more of, see more of, what you want us to do more of. I told you guys to bring paper today, and I forgot to bring the jar.
I'll bring the jar. I got the jar in my closet, in my what you call it. So yeah, if there's anything on here, listen, we're new to this and true to this. So we're new to this. So if there's anything that we can do to improve, what y'all think that y'all may need to be a little more an angel. You shouldn't be sitting like you all comfortable and tired. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is that we can do to let us know, because like I said, this is we new to this and true to this. So there's always room for improvement. I can speak for both of us when I say we can take
Positive criticism.
Yeah, corrective criticism. It ain't gonna hurt our feelings. Our parents probably said worse things to us than y'all probably would
grow. And the only way to grow is to give feedback. So
that's it. We don't know unless y'all tell us. So and the people who have been telling us things that we can do better, how was today? Because we definitely applied a lot of y'all inputs and concerns today. So we want to know how y'all felt about today, and then interact with us. Like,
teach us. We want to learn.
Yeah, teach us something. Let me teach you something. But teach us something. So, yeah. Send me the Bible scriptures. Okay, I got you. Always know to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend that we on this thing every Monday and Wednesday, 6 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern time.
6 p.m. if you in Chicago.
Chi-Town, 6 p.m. on y'all time. That's Central, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Central. Judge your mama, not me, because yes, I did ask her, was that Central? I ain't learned Central and Eastern and all that a long time. I
do want to say something about Wednesday, because Wednesday is virtual. We're gonna downsize to only 2 platforms.
What's that?
It's gonna be one Facebook and one YouTube, because
if you want to,
she can't be on everybody. She can't be on all the different devices. So whatever one is alive, it's only gonna be one live. So y'all gonna have to go on that one.
And if we can start live and from Live in Peace, that's where we're gonna be.
Yeah. So that's what we've got.
So if you're not already friends on Live in Peace on Facebook, everybody, Live in Peace Safe Zone. Everybody that's on this thing, including TikTok, Snapchat, Google, YouTube, Twitch, Switch, all those different platforms. It ain't showing it up there, so I don't know.
It's Twitch, YouTube, Twitter.
Where do you? Oh, dang, right there in the corner. Mm-hmm. Okay, yep. So all that. Go on Facebook. Live in Peace Safe Zone. Okay, that's where we at on all platforms. Do we got one on TikTok?
Yep.
Do we got one on Snapchat? Snapchat. I didn't mean Snapchat. So TikTok, Instagram.
I gotta go on
Instagram.
I gotta go on TikTok and change his name.
Instagram too.
Oh, you got the Instagram. I don't got no Instagram.
Okay. Live in Peace Safe Zone on all podcasts. God willing, inshallah, we will be on one thing by the summer. We won't be live on my Facebook. We won't be live on her Facebook. We will be live on Safe Zone Entertainment. We're gonna
try to move this to like March. We're gonna try. We're gonna pray, and we're gonna try to have this settled by March to be on to Live in Peace Safe Zone platform, so we can get rid of all this extra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so y'all come on.
All right.
Send me people. Send us people on Live in Peace Safe Zone. That's the reason why we can't utilize it the way we want to, because we don't have that many people on there. So y'all send people. Come and be friends. If y'all not they friends, be they friends.
You know what we need to do?
What?
Make a post and tag Living, but you didn't make that a business page. I think that's why. So it don't matter. So what we need to do is go make a post. Everybody make a post. If you got Live in Peace on your page, make a post and say follow, and then at Live in Peace Safe Zone, so we can get our followers and our viewers up, so that we can use just that platform. How about that? How about that? You want to come in person one day? Okay. Well, once we start, really having a live audience, we're that's what we're working towards right now. Right?
You want to come in person?
She want to just be.
You just want to be here in the audience, or you got a story to tell? Which one? Every time that move, I be thinking that somebody seeing something, just be jumping.
See, but I wish that Facebook was as fast as TikTok. They be on it. Because you can say something to TikTok, hey TikTok, and they immediately own it. Yeah. Facebook, you gotta wait 60 seconds.
And also, y'all go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We gotta do one TikTok. We gotta fix the TikTok page so we could be on
TikTok. Just do one TikTok. I don't want to be. Oh, like I thought you was talking about.
No, I'm talking about. Well, you guys, I think that this was good tonight, and we really appreciate everybody who took the time to spend with us on tonight. We will get better. We will have our ducks in a row.
I don't like ducks.
We're gonna have them in a row.
We're gonna dot our I's and cross our T's.
Mm-hmm. And curve our E's too.
Okay.
And so come back.
So thank you all for coming. Thank you for and for spending an hour and a half with us on y'all Monday. Again, meet us back here on Tuesday. If you missed it, go ahead and rewatch it. Share it. Even if you don't watch it, share it. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to share it.
Joshua Starks, you're just not coming home. We appreciate you coming home.
Hey, Lips.
Please go back and rewatch.
Thanks for joining us on today. Listen, y'all. As you go about your day, remember, you matter. Your feelings matter. Your voice matter. Okay.
Your kids matter.
Your kids matter.
Feelings matter. Their voice matters. Okay.
Investigate everything when it comes to your kids. And when I say your kids, not just the one you birth, because a lot of us parents take on other people's kids too. So even them kids that if you see a kid being mistreated, say something. You may be the only person that they have that care. And I saw that today from myself. So I thank you, God, for making me the way that you make me. And I don't even like kids. I
love listening to her talk to that young girl. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be so honest with you. She said she want to do something with the kids, the youth organization. Mm-hmm. After listening to her today, I really honestly feel like she's perfect for that. Mm-hmm. So,
thanks. You guys, she didn't even tell me that.
Yeah, I'm that serious. So I just feel like, just make sure y'all understand that, we got to speak up for these kids. They trying to silence these kids' voice. They act like these kids don't matter. They act like their feelings don't matter, when in reality, these kids are our future.
Yeah.
So if we teach them now that their feelings don't matter, if we teach them now that their voice is not heard, if we teach them now that they don't matter, what type of future are we going to have with these kids?
And that's why so many, sorry.
Go ahead.
But that's why so many kids in the system right now, it's not that they're bad. It's because they're misunderstood, or they don't have nobody that really care about what they're doing. Because a lot of times, she said inbox her, Aaliyah. So a lot of times kids, when they go to school, that's the your mom. That's the only attention that they get. And when I tell you, when I was at my son's school today, I saw that. I don't know when the last time the little girl was hugged, or when somebody said that they was proud of her and that she was strong. And because of the things that she's facing was so serious. So we got to let these kids know that you matter. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You trying. The little boy who they was fussing at, I tell him that all the time, because my goodness, they've been counting him out. Like, oh, he's bad. He's bad. He's misunderstood. We don't understand what these kids go through as a kid in middle school. We
remember what we went through.
But we didn't go through losing our parents while we were in school, unless we have. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of times, a lot of these kids are grieving, not just because someone died, or, maybe their mom and dad was displaced, or whatever the situation, not displaced, but separated or something.
Yeah.
So we don't know. Listen to these babies. Like, even if you don't want to hear it, oh my God. I'm telling me that too, because I'm starting to slow down and listen to my kids. I'm like, not right now. I don't want to talk about it, but I have to talk about it, because this is the time that you want to talk about it. So listen to these kids. Even if we think it ain't nothing, it could be something to them.
When she was talking to that young lady, I heard the young lady open up. I heard her with my ears. I heard her open up. I heard her feel like she had somebody to hear her. A lot of times, that's what they need, just to know that they being heard, to know that somebody took out the time to listen to them. They feelings matter. To give them encouraging words and tell them, "Hey, you could keep going. You're smart. You're strong. You're intelligent." All these things that she was telling her, your strength is amazing. You know what I'm saying? We can't be afraid to talk to these kids. They say that parents are afraid of their children. That is so true. And I'm not talking about the violence. I'm talking about what they're going to hear these kids say.
Yeah.
We got to stop being so afraid of our kids and allow our kids to tell us their point of view of things. Because maybe we could show them a different light. Maybe we could teach them how to see things differently.
Because our kids can teach us something.
They can teach us a lot. Validate them and then allow them to pour into us as we pour into them.
I tell you one thing, these kids is exposed to so much stuff, like the stuff that they're exposed to. I didn't have a girlfriend at 12. I mean, I said a girlfriend. I never had a girlfriend. I didn't have no boyfriend at 12. My dad was calling me his son until I was 15. I was laying cement, building buildings on top of the roof, fixing on cars, hunting, skinning deer. Whatever. I was a boy. So when these kids be telling me something, that's my boyfriend. Like, and I asked the girl, I said, that's supposed to be your boyfriend? She was like, yeah, I mean, we talking, like, rah, you know what I'm saying? All this neck and stuff. Like, girl, calm it down. Put your neck back. But, like, yeah, they're exposed to a lot of things. So, like I told a girl today, you don't always have to be seen or heard. And it was a girl because she done went through some things. And sometimes, like I said, how I used to be all bubbly. I used to be real. I mean, I'm still loud. Don't get it twisted. I am still loud.
I thought about that loudness stuff that you be talking about. Maybe God made us loud because we got something to say.
I always had something to say.
Right, period. Something that can reach somebody's soul is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Turn it around.
So that makes sense.
So that's why we loud.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But I told her, and I told her, I said, you don't always, but you heard why she was loud.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you don't have to always be seen or heard. I know sometimes that's a coping mechanism and you try to cover up the emotions that you are feeling. But listen, boo, it's okay. You don't have to, you don't have to be that person. Bring it down a bit. And she was a really pretty girl. Really pretty girl. So, yeah, so we gotta love on these kids, y'all. And shout out to Joshua for being on here because he when I tell you he's hand in hand with the youth, he's a football coach. He do basketball. Like he's hand in hand with the kids too. Like he's dope with the kids. So and that's what we need more of, especially the men. Especially the men. That's what we need. We need to see them out here really dealing with the kids because a lot of times the kids don't have that male figure. So shout out to you, Joshua, if you still on here. I appreciate what you do for the community and for the kids.
Absolutely.
I don't know why they keep popping up. Like it'll go away and then it'll pop back up, and I think she said something. So again, we done.
Yeah.
So we're really gonna hop off this thing again. You matter. Your voice matter. Your feelings matter. And tell your kids the same thing, baby. You matter. Your feelings matter. You matter. Your feelings matter. And your voice matter. Did I say that? Your feelings and your voice matter. And as you go about your day, no matter how rough it may be, you never know how that smile will change somebody. So, baby, smile, boo, because it look good on you.
And until next time,
live in peace.
Oh.